Today's video, I'm gonna have a little bit of a challenge for you guys, all right? And that challenge is gonna be to stick it out to at least the halfway point in this video. It's gonna be a big challenge, I know. Even if you're using 2x speed, I'm not for sure if I was not doing this video, if I could even stick it out that long in this previous video, which I've heard is a good thing if you're a content creator and you look back on your previous work and you kind of, get a little uncomfortable. But either way, what we're gonna do today is basically, I want to take a look at this video right here, which is a time capsule. And I actually forgot I made this video, but I was looking for a video that I'd done in the past. I couldn't find it. You can see in the search bar what I was looking for, kind of. And there may be a video coming out very soon about that. Basically, are you early game, mid game, late game, and end game? And I want to hear your opinions. But this video was an account showcase that I did, well, January 1st, 2022. And you're going to know that it was New Year's based on this very beginning stuff. And this is the part that kind of made me feel uncomfortable. I felt a little bit weird watching it, and I'm gonna be honest. Actually, let's go ahead and listen to this, okay? So, what do you gotta say?
What's going on, guys? Hydra here, and I hope you're all doing great. So, before we get started on this video, I gotta say, I apologize. I'm sorry to everyone that I have not done a video since last year. I feel like it's been a long time, but hopefully you guys can welcome me back with open arms, and hopefully we can have an amazing 2022. But on a serious note, honestly, I wait the entire year just to say that joke. So funny, ha.
All right, well, I could have gone the entire rest of this year without hearing that joke. Basically, this was January 1st. It's New Year's. That was a bad joke. I'm actually gonna dislike the video. Nobody else disliked the video. That's doing me a disservice. I appreciate it. I may have gotten offended back then, but that video deserves a dislike. Don't ever go over there and dislike it. But either way, in this video, I wanna see where my account used to be and where my account is now, which could be kind of cool because honestly, I was scrolling through it a little bit, not gonna lie. I got to the Hydra section and wow, Hydra is a completely different ballgame nowadays. It's actually surprising. It's kind of cool to do this every now and then. So I wouldn't recommend doing it on your own though. Like on your own time, don't go back and watch my old videos. But if you do, I appreciate all the support. Either way, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so
right,
the first thing,
kind of see where Raid's at now, and then we'll see where it's
volume down a little bit. Basically, I'm just saying I want to have this account showcase the time capsule more or less, so I can go back in time or in next year, go back in time and see, hey, where was my account? Well, let's first thing first, let's see the legendaries. Okay, so this is my void legendaries. Actually, all my legendaries, maybe. Is it? Rarity. Okay, so this is all my legendaries. So back to the top. Let's go ahead and scroll all the way back up there, buddy. Keep going. There we go. All right, so my legendaries then, let's compare it to my legendaries now. How much have we whaled since then? I got about 7 million more player power by rarity. I think I whaled a little bit, and that's not even all there. Okay, we got a lot in the master vault. All right, well, I think I know where some of that money went to. Yeah, so there we go. That explains a lot. Maybe I go in my vault. Maybe I show a bunch of legendaries there. But yeah, I got a lot more Legos than I did back then. Let's go ahead and fast forward this just a little bit. Do I go to my vault at all? Actually, I got a few down there. I got a few hanging out in the little bit lower ranks, okay? So it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. My potion, okay. Let's see these dirty content creator perks. At this point in time, I was not tier 3 content creator. So right there, get this thing away from the screen. Enhanced. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Sharper. All right, 38 5-star chickens. You dirty, dirty whale. We'll wait till you see what's next. All right, so potion stash. It's not relevant just. Okay, I got some in the vault. Before we look at my chickens, I'm gonna see what's in the vault. We got ninja. Sweet. Got some Legos. Let's see if I go scrolling down. Okay, taking a little while. We just had one champion vault. There was no reserve vault. So that's pretty cool. But as far as the chicken storage, let's see this. Whoa, guys, 267 5-star chickens, 123 4-star chickens. That is crazy. So before I had, let's see, a measly, 36 or something like that? I think it was like 36 chickens. Yeah, 38 chickens, 23 4-stars. All right, so dirty, dirty content creator perks. However, I had 206 million silver. I now have 14 million. So obviously, silver management, bad. Chicken management, that's good. Gym management, it's a little bit on the fence. Not great, not terrible though. My farmer was good old Fellhound. My farmer still, when I do campaign, is also still Fellhound. Does it the same speed as before. I don't do that stage though, but honestly, I don't farm campaign outside of the monthly quest. We're just gonna leave 2 champions in there. He's still a 5-second, maybe 6-second campaign farmer. Very, very fast. Got some blessings since then, so obviously he's gonna be a little bit easier to do it with, but still very fast. You use the female champions as food, and they make it a little bit faster because the males walk pretty slow, different animation speeds. So there we go. Pretty fast Fellhound. So same thing as before. Let's go ahead and fast forward this just a little bit more. Noble. Oh, Noble's a champion who would soon become one of my more liked champions, which is weird because nobody likes him. I'm kind of a fan though. He did not get fed to my ninja, thankfully. So next up, let's see what we got going here. What is this? 12-3 Brutal. Once again, I don't know why I'm talking about campaign so much. It's not really that important. We're going to make this full screen so you guys can kind of get the full immersion of Bald Tyraku. Hair hasn't grown much since then. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and admit that. The hair, actually, it can grow fine. It's just shave it all off. I don't do Nightmare campaign farming. I don't know why I'm doing it there. I don't do it anymore. Oh, Arcane potion keeps, don't run them. Like, I got plenty of potions, okay? What was my potion stash looking like back then? Okay, so I got 62 big potions there, 62 big, 25, 11, 27, 15. I don't farm potion keeps, okay? Like, the frequency I do that is only when I need to get champions brought up and I'm like at nothing. But right now, my potion stash, let's go find that real quick. It's kind of a weird place to find it, I believe. Potion mixer, 25, 23, 17, 28, 126. It's like I've been buying some void packs or something. I don't know why that's so crazy. Either way, definitely less. Actually, 25. I guess I've used 2 Spirit Affinity potions in the last year and a half. Obviously not true, but not much different. That's actually kind of weird. Not much different at all. So what's next? What we got next in this video here? Old Ty. Ice Golem. Did I say I'm doing stage 23?
He's not doing it consistently because I tried re-gearing him for Bommel, but I do farm stage 25 just because Bad L gets to the boss kills everybody else, and Bad L solos it. It's about a minute and a half, 2-minute run, so pretty decent. I don't farm Ice Golem too much currently though. My main focus is on these 3, but whenever the tournaments and events come up, I do try to get enough points to at least get, you know, the Ancient Shard, maybe the Epic books if I need them, so on and so forth.
What are you saying is true.
I've been soloing it with Leoris, just running him through alongside some champions.
How fast is Leo solo? Let me see what's going on here, dude.
I just do it slowly over time. Now, if I get a champion like Rio, if I pull a Hegemon, hopefully, whenever I watch back on this video, I did pull a Hegemon, but if I get Hegemon...
No Hegemon for you, buddy. And he's also not as good as he used to be.
It's going to be instantly level 60, instantly rank all the way up, instantly getting his masteries with gems, okay? There's going to be no waiting on that whatsoever. Maybe even book him. Hopefully, I pull him during a CVC, but if I don't, he may even just get books right then. But that's my Ice Golem stuff, my Minotaur stuff.
No Hegemon.
Dragon's Lair, I typically stick to stage 24. My Dragon's run is pretty quick. That is...
All right, so let's talk about this, okay? So we're talking about the dungeons here. Looks like I was doing stage 24, stage 23 on Ice Golem for whatever reason. Didn't farm Ice Golem very much because I wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm doing stage 9 now. Stage 9 hard, doing it pretty fast, and I use 2 champions, okay? So since then, I've become a massive fan of duoing and soloing content. I do the higher stages of dungeons. This team is 100% success rate. It's a little bit slow, probably like 3 minutes. I might not run through the entire thing. Maybe I'll let it run in the background while we're watching the video some more. But basically, I do Ice Golem stage 9 hard. I do Dragon stage 9 hard with Mithrala plus Artak. And then I do Spider stage 9 hard with Mithrala plus Artak. Take that back. I do Dragon with Mithrala plus Artak. I don't know if I said Elva, but it's Mithrala for Dragon and Spider, and then Elva for Ice Golem specifically. And this is a 100% success rate. He has War Master, which, if you want to see that, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then wait until I release that video, which should be coming out in a few days. It's going to be a 100% success rate in all 3 of the main dungeons, except for Fire Knight, which you're going to love, okay? It's a duo. You definitely want to watch out for that. But let's go ahead and continue with this as this runs in the background. So my Minotaur team is Baron plus, actually, I'll try to show you guys that. It's Baron and Ghostborn, and they do it in like 15 seconds. It's 2 champions, but it's very, very fast. It makes buying masteries like barely even faster. Like I literally run it done with masteries in less than an hour. So it's not too bad of a deal. So as far as this goes,
all the team I use for dragons, this
Dragon
is, currently,
it's like actually a good team. It still is a very viable team. Like the Frozen Banshee, underrated champion. She's amazing for Dragon Stage 24. I think I had her in Lifesteal gear at the point. Kymar, amazing. Ghostborn, very good for consistency. Seer, she's top tier. She always has been. And then Archmage Helmet, very good for wave control in general. So the Dragon team, it's going to be fast. I don't really want to see it. I don't think you guys want to see it either. Maybe you do, but I'm going to skip past it. So boom, boom, boom. We drop him 55 seconds. That's a pretty good time, I'd say. So next up, we have Spider. Spider team is actually pretty interesting. We have 2 Cold Hearts. We have Mordecai, Achak, and Renegade. This was a very popular team. And I don't know why I don't have a champion like Kymar in here. Maybe I'm just trying to be free to play. I don't really know. But soon after this video, maybe about 6 months later, I actually became a huge fan of Crypt King Grawl. Crypt King Grawl soloed stage 20 for me, as well as stage 24 for a very long time. So I believe this is stage 25. Yeah, 350. It should be.
See banners with speed substats or whatever it may be.
This team's gotten a lot better.
It's so difficult to get.
I don't even run stage 25
My Spider stage
anymore.
25 team though has been getting a lot of use with the recent CVC. Spending so much energy doing that.
It's true.
It's definitely been crazy. My Spider team I think averages about 40 seconds, somewhere around there. 40 seconds, 50 seconds. It's like 99% consistent. I've came back to watch an RSL helper actually fail. Well, RSL helper didn't fail, but my team
RSL helper, I guess, failed. I'm just going to blame it on that. But either way, my new team, stage 9 Spider hard, and it does it in about a minute and a half, okay? It's a little bit inconsistent, which I'm going to try to fix before releasing the video, but that's my main team now. I don't do stage 25 anymore. I either do stage 20 for events like the faction-specific events. I'll do stage 20. And then for anything else, I'll do stage 9 hard because there's really no reason to do anything else. I mean, I can duo, level food, get the gear, do one stage lower than the best stage. It sounds like just a perfect situation to me. Now let's go ahead and move past this. Fire Knight. What team did I use them? Okay. I used the Seer, 2 Cold Hearts, Lydia, and Kymar. Was this stage 25? Okay.
Good 25 team, but right now,
I didn't
maybe
use
even
that.
a 24 team, but right now, I just do stage 20. Stage 20 goes.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, dude, you're bluffing me. You are lying to me if you're telling me that you used that team for stage 25. There's no way. This team would get obliterated. Knowing how my gear was, there's no way this team would work. We have no decreased speed. We have the increased speed. The Fire Knight's just going to smash me. Okay? It would absolutely demolish me. I think I did switch to a team with Royal Guard and Allure later on down the road. And then I eventually moved into a team that was a duo with Allure plus Dark Kale. That worked out very well. I ran that for a little while, but now with the hard mode Fire Knight, I've actually been trying out some different teams. I don't have anything 100% yet. I was doing stage 6 for a little while, but I want to move to stage 10. I do have Cardiel plus Valkyrie, so I could make some really good teams, but I'm a little hesitant to. I'm not for sure if people want to see that because I know not everybody has those 2 teams or those 2 champions specifically. So Fire Knight, I can do stage 10 hard. It's going to take a little bit of time to actually get the champions geared, but in general, if I'm just going to farm it, I'll probably just do like stage 6 or something. Stage 6 hard, that is. This team was pretty quick, though. Stage 20, of course it is. I mean, let's see. It's 41 seconds. That's a pretty quick team. Very nice. Very nice. GG's. Hey, look, no Sand Devils. Okay, so Faction Wars.
I already said I wanted to get on this. I want to go ahead and build out teams to do stage 21 full auto. Sub 2 minutes would be ideal.
Okay, well, you really haven't done that yet. Okay, so this was 2 minutes and 40 seconds, 116 turns. But I haven't really built out all this stuff full auto on Faction Wars. I do have... I can't even show you, unfortunately, but I do have all presets made. Teams are preset, which if you don't know that already, basically Faction Wars is their own separate presets to everything else in the game. So you can make all your faction-specific Faction War teams do things on round 1, round 2, round 3, and it won't take up the spaces anywhere else in the game. So that's a very big tip. But Faction Wars, I really just do stage 20 on most of the stuff throughout the week. I could do stage 21. I don't really sit and watch it. I like set it to auto, walk away, come back, it's done. Not a big deal. Stage 21, I can definitely do that now. I probably have the champions built for every faction to do that as it is. So I'd already completed Faction Wars, already had Lydia, so let's see what's next. We have Arena. So Arena looks very different than it does now.
For a little while, I placed a few times, like 3 or 4 times, my best placing, I think.
Okay, I was gold 2 and
now as far as Arena goes, currently in Arena, I haven't pushed for Platinum Arena for a
Where's
little while.
Taras and Marichka?
A few times, like 3 or 4 times, my best placing, I think, was 120. I do
gotten
have the Platinum Avatar.
97
I'm missing
then?
a few avatars. I'm missing the Doom Tower one right here. Not because I can't do it, because I just forgot to do it both times. It was on rotation. But
whoa. What'd you say?
I can't do it because I just forgot to do it both times. It was on rotation.
Sounds like a pretty good excuse there, buddy. You said, it's not that I can't do it. It's that I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it both times it was on rotation. I mean, really? You forgot to do it both times it was on rotation? I'm going to give myself the benefit of the doubt and say that I forgot to do it both times on rotation. But that's a little suspicious, isn't it? Is that the normal one or is that the hard one? I think it's the hard mode one, right? The hard mode rotation 3. I have it now, so don't worry. I do have it now. But that seems a little bit suspicious that 2 times it was on rotation. I forgot to do the top level boss. I think this is hard mode. This is hard mode, and this is hard mode, right? And this is normal. Yeah, that's pretty suspicious there. Pretty suspicious. All right, let's go ahead and continue on this video. See what kind of shenanigans I have to say.
I do have the one plat avatar. Getting the other one would be cool. I would like to consistently place in plat, but the reset at 4 a.m. is just so difficult to continuously, consistently push. But hopefully I can get into doing that, get into placing consistently, because when I have
Show
placed,
your defense.
it's kind of just been sliding in right at the end. When I placed 120th, it was mostly just luck. I do want to place.
Okay, so I had Lydia, Cardiel, Duchess, and Leors. I don't use that combination anymore. Matter of fact, let's see my current combination of champs. So, as far as my arena update, I have Duchess, Necrit, UDK, and Rhodos. So Rhodos, fully awakened. He's an absolute monster. I didn't have him at the time on the account. So this defense, much better for the meta. The meta back then was way different. Also, since then, I really haven't pushed plat. I have a few times, I've placed a few times, but I really haven't done much Platinum Arena pushing, especially as of recently, because it's just so much Taras and Marichka. It's just not as fun. Even when they remove debuff champions, I hate being debuffed. I hate being debuffed, but it opened up so many more options. With Polymorph coming in, it kind of made low spenders a little bit more advantage, because that you can cheese some of the matches, you can get really lucky. But on the flip side is now you can't really strip stuff. So it's kind of like can't debuff stuff either. So if you don't have great damage dealing gear or great damage dealers, then you're going to struggle. So like single target especially. But either way, I haven't pushed a whole lot recently. I would like to get into pushing plat, but that 4 a.m. reset time, it's brutal. It is very, very brutal. I don't like it at all. I wish they had any other time. Live Arena was more my focus until as of the last few weeks when RTAC was released. But either way, let's go ahead and see
and
what else there is past Arena. So Arena
plat placings to 500. It's going to feel a little bit different. I mean, placing in the top 300 feels really good. Placing in the top 500 at first is going to feel like, oh, dang, now.
Top 500, it was a nice change. It used to be top 300, now it's top 500. Top 500 is still difficult to get, so if you place top 500, congratulations. That's definitely an achievement.
Oh, plat's always just been top 500 or whatever, so it will change everything, like your thought process at first, but I do think I can place it, obviously, hopefully I can place more consistently when it gets top 5. As far as Arena goes, just farming gold 4. I'm chilling in gold 2 right now. Gold 4 is not an issue for me to hold. I've been to gold 4 several times. The issue is that I don't push at the end of the week, so I leave my one-person defense on. I have been up until like Friday or Saturday, and by the time I take it off and put my full defense on, I'm in like 0 of the red, and there's no way I can climb all the way back up to it.
Well, I'm gonna say not much has changed since then, because I'm currently 170. So I'm also in gold 4 in the red, and may not be able to climb back up before reset. So that is still a problem to me, still a problem for me since that video a year ago, a little over a year ago at this point. However, I don't typically forget to push. And I didn't back then either. I didn't so much forget, I just waited too late farming one-man defenses, and now all of a sudden I can't push. So that is the risk of farming those one-man defenses. I do have my defenses all in now, so I shouldn't be appearing as a one-man defense on people's list, so I shouldn't be hit as much. So still an issue. But I do hold gold 4, gold 3, so 100% of the time.
Being actually on top of stuff and actually staying up to date on all my pushing will help out with keeping the gold 4. But as far as the bazaar, I try to buy out the shards. Typical things, right? It doesn't really matter. Just try to buy out whatever I can, whenever I can.
Still
gotta save a point here in the gold 4.
Skip past this a little bit.
My great haul.
Actually, that's my
defense is doing pretty good right now. But like I said,
okay.
I've been to gold.
Okay. Oh, whoa, you got a speed team?
And some of these 3v3 matches take a little while.
That's the first one. The first one is a speed team, okay? That's very different than now. I don't have, okay, so let's see this, okay? So right now I have these teams. This is not a speed team. This is not a speed team. This is not a speed team. Back then I had speed team.
Now, but like I said,
I had not a speed team with Ursuga. It's kind of hard to pause it right there. Basically like Ursuga, Duchess, something, and then this is a speed team. So 2 speed teams and 1 go second team, which is probably not even that good of a go second team, honestly. Compared to now,
these 3v3
back then,
matches take a little while.
Did well enough.
Defense
obviously, we had 2 defense wins. So the meta now versus then, very different. Very different.
Actually,
to be expected,
stay up to date on my matches, it's no problem. This will for sure be maxed.
224.
So I'm
what's this?
By this time, well, obviously by the end of the year, this will for sure be maxed.
That's very true, and it was maxed. Okay, so I do have. Let's see, my Great Hall is maxed, and I have 27,000 points over, which 27 arena chests, and it takes 18 hours, 2 days to get them. I'm gonna have to wait like a month and a half to get all these chests, which are, the first one wasn't even that good. This is why give a cooldown on that? That seems so pointless. But either way, it is what it is.
Maxed. So I'm up to +8 on 7, 8. So I have 8 8 out of we have
got everything
not
now. Don't worry about it, buddy.
Now I do. Hopefully they bring in gold 5.
They did.
And it's turning out to be pretty good.
got
I
it.
hope.
Get
But
gold
we'll
5
see
now.
as time gets closer. Clan boss, pretty basic right now. I would like to, by the end of the year, move into a more fully auto team. My Ultra Nightmare team, I didn't do my damage yet. I do one key very
What team did I
consistently.
use?
Do one key on Ultra Nightmare, get the top chest. One
Show
key
your
on
team.
Nightmare, brutal.
Please.
Hard, ideally, I do all 4 of these difficulties. I mean, you get 4 keys a day, essentially. So
I think I used to use a double man-eater team that I had a manual with Vizier. I don't know if at the time of this video I was using that or not, but now I don't do no manual clan boss shenanigans. I just use Bat Eater with Rugnor. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Did I do clan boss today? I did not. I'm going to do that in a little while, but this is what team I use. Painkeeper, 2 man-eaters, Rugnor, Seeker. No problem.
I'm hoping to do all 4 of these.
I do all
Void
4
shards, even
now.
down here.
Now, this is where it gets
I just
very
do Ultra
interesting.
Nightmare, and then hopefully my current will run and then about 6 turns of setup,
Ugh.
which isn't terrible. It's
6
like
turns of
3
setup.
minutes, but sometimes
Thing
at
of the
3
past.
minutes, if it fails, if I like, but it
was a
does,
turbo
honestly,
team I used
hope
to run.
great
Yeah,
with
that's
that,
what it
because I mean
was.
that would save us all so much.
Either way, though, if you're in the spot of doing manual clan boss for 6 turns, that's not a big deal. Okay, that's definitely not a big deal. But it does come a time where you're like, okay, I'm ready to go 100% full auto because doing this manual stuff, it's just not for me no more. Okay, after a few months of doing it, you're like, yeah, let's just try to go full auto. And of course, it's ideal, but sometimes your gear doesn't permit it, so it just takes time.
Clan boss run. It takes up a lot of time, especially when you're using 4 keys a day. Now, don't look at this,
What the heck
guys.
is this?
Don't look at that. Okay, this
What are you
this
doing?
should not be
Just
in the
running
recap
Drexstar and
video,
Hydra.
but it
You're
is.
wasting your keys for the clan. The clan has normal at 67%, and here you are using Drexstar solo.
Is unfortunately. So Hydra is something that I was trying this yesterday and I forgot to end my key before it actually
That was
ended.
dumb.
So there we go. We got Drexstar doing 80,000 damage.
However, we didn't have free resets back then. So I understand. I forgive you. But I know why that happened is because you did not have the free regroups back then. Back then, if your champions all died, your run was over, which was really bad for the RNG. Full auto teams, too dangerous. Nowadays,
It's
all I
pretty
do.
embarrassing, I know. But hey, right now, Hydra, this point of recording is not really a big focus of mine. Honestly, I have a team for normal that I just more or less throw stuff in there. I throw Tyrant. I did
that
I
team
just
right there.
more or less throw stuff in there.
This is bringing back memories. That team at the top, what used to be so fun. Basically, what happened is Shamail was super broken, and you'd have counterattacks from the A1 activating Shamail's counter on the Head of Torment. Basically, if you had the second team, actually, Sinesha and Skullcrown plus some other AoE damage dealers, you would get 1 key easy because the counterattacks would activate the fear, Shamail would boost. It was like all of a weird situation. Basically, you got a ton of turn meter, ton of speed, ton of nonsense craziness, and you just 1 key like the first turn just because of counterattacks and everything. It was cool. But they
Go
fixed it.
Tyrant. I did some different champions. I don't have like a set team, but it does 1 key. 1 key is 6 million. Not super difficult, pretty easy. Hard.
Yeah.
I'm still working on teams. I don't really have anything. Honestly, I feel like the general opinion on Hydra, at least from what I'm seeing, is kind of like it just takes so long. Manually, the whole boss takes a while. Hopefully, when I watch this recap video, they've changed that. Hopefully,
Yes.
Hydra's become a lot more fun.
They have.
The rewards, hopefully, maybe even become better. The gear pieces are really good, but some of this, I don't know. The fragments, I'm looking forward to her, but after we get her, I'm curious as to what they will be dropping.
All right, well, let me go ahead and tell you. They drop nothing, okay? After Mithrala, you get nothing. You just get to wait, okay? You get to wait. Maybe they have something else in the future, but I will give you good news. Hydra has become significantly easier. We've got a lot more answers to deal with this stuff. Nightmare is full auto, which I would have loved to have known back then, which is super cool to see now. But my Nightmare team is 100% full auto. We did 44.4 million damage with a free champion that Plarium gave us. Artak doing 17.7 million damage. My Brutal team is also full auto. We do this team right here, 100% full auto, 1 keys, takes like maybe a try or two, but it's not super difficult. And then my third team, let's do hard 1 key, but it's not really hard. It's pretty easy to do, but it is on a hard difficulty. This team right here, 1 key hard Hydra. All of them are full auto. So since that video, Hydra has become a pain. Went from being a pain to now it's not bad. I just set it at full auto, do all my keys each week, no problem whatsoever. Normal isn't even a thought in my mind anymore. Normal, I could probably 1 key the whole boss or just kill the whole boss with my hard team or something. But either way, Hydra's become significantly easier. The early stages don't even change out the rotations, I don't believe. So like these 2 heads won't even come in. You just have these 4, or at least it's a very, very, very small chance that it switches. And I think it's a little bit higher chance on hard, a little bit higher on brutal, or maybe just normal chance. In the nightmare, you have no clue what you're going to get outside of the starting heads. So Hydra, huge improvements. Like Plarium's made it, I think, a lot more manageable, a lot more easy to deal with. Granted, my collection has grown significantly since then as well, so I have more options. But even the free champions they've given us, I have a free champion in literally every single one of my teams. Well, free champion / fusion champion. So here we have a kind of Necmo is a guaranteed. We have Artak, who's a free champion. Mithrala, who's a free champion. Kantra technically was a fusion, I believe, a long time ago, but I don't think I got her from that. Uko was a fusion champion. We have Michinaki, who is a guaranteed champion. Razovar was a fusion champion. Visix is a free champion. Archbishop, maybe a guaranteed. Elva, also guaranteed. Ninja, free champion. Most people don't have him. And Royal was the only champion I had to, actually pull from RNG to do that team. Like, they've given us a lot of opportunities to get champions to work in a lot of big areas of the game. And there's also tons of useless fusions as well. Like, I can't think of anyone off the top of my head, but there's been a lot. Oh, the cow currently. Yeah, I'm gonna say she's useless right now, but she may find a use soon. But we got Lanathero, not an amazing champion. We've definitely got some that are not great, but either way, very appreciative for what we do have. So let's go ahead and continue.
Books. Hope to have all of this being down by the end of the year. That'd be pretty sweet.
It is.
Right?
It was all down.
I think they're going to open up Ultra. Not a big focus of mine. Returns got nerfed. My teams kind of just got all messed up. Very often, I need to build the secret teams for the secret rooms because honestly, I'm pretty far behind on a lot of these fragment champions, but the secret rooms sometimes take quite a bit of time, so I haven't focused on that. But the Doom Tower rotations, I can do them all. I haven't finished the very top floor of the Dark Fae because unfortunately, it seems like the last few rotations, the rotation we had, I just, for whatever reason, didn't do it. So it's...
All right, so I think what happens is I would do normal first and then go to hard, whereas now I do hard and then go to normal. So I can do everything now. Secret rooms, I can do them all. I don't sit down to do them all, though. I don't feel like building these teams. I have the champions. I have the resources to do so. I just don't do a lot of the more mind-numbing ones. The rare-only difficult requirements, and these ones I just haven't done yet. I will do them before the reset is, so that is what it is. I can do all the secret rooms. I got ramen too, so I've done all the secret rooms, at least on one of the rotations, so that's not a problem. It's just devoting the resources to do that, ideally full auto, so not something I really care about that much right now, but something that I need to work on it. I need to get it fixed. I do, but it is what it is, okay? Honestly, making content on the fragment champions isn't really at the forefront of my brain because so few champions actually have. Like, I have Basatha almost. I know it's pretty far behind what the players who've been on top of it are, but most players don't have this champion, and they're not going to for a while. So making a review on it doesn't seem like the best idea. But either way, continue. Enough excuses.
Yesterday was the last day of the Dark Fae rotation, and I got to floor 90, and I ended up going to sleep celebrating New Year's Eve.
Bad idea.
Woke up to Doom Tower having reset, and I did not finish Doom Tower floor 90 there. But hey, new year, new me, right?
Unfortunately, I'm going to break this to you. A year later, you will also experience a very similar thing, except for a Pytheon fusion. The fusion will start. You'll go on vacation. You'll miss 50 fragments. Plarium will offer you 50 for $200. And being somewhat smart with your money, you decide to not buy the 50 fragments for $200 because 50 fragments for $200 is a ripoff, okay? So that is a good thing, but the falling asleep, going on vacation, similar things like that does come back again. So that will happen again.
All right, so going on here. So I am working on a second
Yannicka has been done for a long time.
Hopefully fill out my High Elves Faction Guardians area. All these, working on slowly. Demetha,
didn't you have
for a fusion a while back. This is what we have. I'll scroll through these pretty fast. We're 15 on Mithrala, Dark Kel, working on some of these. I really hope they have a new way to like organize this.
They don't. Not really.
Or something, because right now it's kind of clunky.
No, maybe kind of. Let's see.
All this stuff.
I think they get rid of some ones you can't collect now.
Doom Tower, right?
So
I don't even know.
Yeah, they kind of got
cool. I do actually have Roxanne, who can be used to empower Basatha, and I would love that. So let's see. Faction Guardians, Banner Lords, pretty small.
Let's see this.
I haven't put my...
Okay, so let's see. So Banner Lords is 2. We have 2, 6, 2, 2. Let's see what it is now. Faction Guardians. We have 10, 10, 8, 6. Whoa. What a whale. All right, so the next row.
In there yet. Not a huge deal. Close there. That's really weird.
Next row is...
That's going to be a nice... I guess I didn't. Okay, we got...
Dang it. Let's see. Okay, so then the next row is 0202. For me, it is 2224. So not really a significant difference there.
Spots. That's Rams there. I don't put the rares. I got Torsus. I have an epic undead.
Okay, let's see. Pause it. 0410. Now it is 101084. Wow. And the very bottom is probably pretty low. It's probably like 2.
Clan boss pulled. I check them out. And the bonus dupes actually. So especially for how short of time Shadow Kin has been out.
Let's see.
I've been pretty lucky with double Rio.
So we got, was it 2 and 4 maybe?
Especially for how short of time Shadow Kin has been out. But I've been pretty lucky with double Rio.
Okay, so 2 and 4. Now I got 6 and 6. Ooh. I spent a lot of money since then, apparently. A lot of money. Last year was a decent amount of money spent.
So that's what's going on there. I think the last thing really is my arena team. My main arena team right now. Kind of my setups. I use basic speed team.
That's pretty cool.
I have Rio for some answers for Kymar, answers for Hegemon. I play around with some resistance teams. But yeah, really arenas just jump on, spin the tokens down, get some arena upgrades. So not really pushing too much in the arena right now. Kind of just chilling with that. I think that is everything, guys. Oh, missions. These daggone missions. I'm stuck on the get 40 max substat upgrades using rank 5 or higher glyphs. Man, these are gonna take so long. Hopefully, future Ty, hopefully when you're watching this, hopefully you have those missions done.
I got you, buddy.
Let's see what we got here going on as far as glyphs. So go here. I got some 5-star ones, not a ton. I mean, I got 10. Okay, so I got enough. I need to start going there and trying to do them too. They're really spread out too. Yeah, it's not enough to finish it right now. First, jump in there and then get good glyphs and get good CVC points, so on and so forth. So hopefully all that comes together. But yeah, this video turned out to be a little bit longer than I expected, but hopefully you guys got a nice little rundown of my account.
Oof.
I'll scroll through the
React video is even longer than that one.
I'll do a little scroll through in case you wanted to see this and I didn't show it earlier in the video. I apologize for that. My Siffy is sitting at 360 speed. My top accuracy champion is 780, it looks like, with Madame Saris. My top damage dealer is Solus, Leoris, and Magnar. I'll show you guys what their stats are real quick. Well, show you guys and future me as well.
Thank you.
Let's see,
Appreciate
Leoris,
it.
currently sitting at 190.
Leoris is 195 speed, 243, 53, 46. Current Leoris is naked. He's naked. He has nothing on, but my Rotos has made up for him. Rotos, future Ty, if you watch back on this video to do the next time capsule, hopefully it goes a little bit smoother. Hopefully you enjoy the video a little bit more. But this is the Rotos currently. This is what he looks like. Hopefully by then, next year, I'm still playing the game. But also, hopefully I have like a +2, +1, +4. I don't know. But 53,000 HP. Okay HP. Pretty good attack. Good speed. 247, I'd say, is definitely respectable. 303 crit damage. They just now buffed the blessings. So he's a unit. He is a tough dude. So Rotos, a +4 Ray. She's okay. She's okay. I haven't dedicated a ton of gear to her. My main nukers are Rotos. Honestly, I use George's some. Valkyrie, I was using her as a nuker, but I changed her gear for some Fire Knight stuff. And I use various different champions. Helicath, I use him quite a bit. I like him in the arena right now. Let's see, we got Ragash every now and then as well. So these champions are the ones I like. Solus, I don't use him anymore. Ragash, he's probably my best defensive-based nuker currently. What is my
95, 103, 243, 53, 46 attack. We have
not really that bad.
Solus, my defense-based nuker, sitting at 257 and 4539. Both of them are in Savage gear, as well as Magnar, my HP-based nuker, also in Savage gear.
My Magnar may be geared right now. Let me see. A lot of these champs, I move around gear so much though to try out new things. I know I always say that, but I do. I move around a lot of gear. He's in nothing, okay? So all my champs, I use them.
Stuff as well.
Nothing now.
A little bit on the slower side of things. 346 speed.
It's okay though. Back then, slow was fine.
200 or 360.
360 speed. My current fastest champion is 315. Though I can get to 391. So my Arbiter is 315. My Siffy may be faster. No, 285. Yeah, so she's not faster. I can get to 391, I believe it is. I have not pushed speeds in a while because going first isn't really something I care that much about, to be honest. But if the meta switches, I can definitely dedicate more stuff to speed and push 391, maybe even try to get closer to 400. But we'll see. We'll see how things play out, how things change.
Sorry,
right
so
now,
346,
speed's just
360. Those are
not
the speeds of my champions.
realistic. I don't really care about it.
So yeah, guys, hopefully that's a pretty good summary. Look forward to 2022. Thank you all for all of your support. I thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one.
Okay, well, all right. So overall, my account's made, I'd say, a pretty significant difference. Yeah, everything looks pretty different since then. Definitely things have changed a lot in the game. Like, we have empowerments now, we have awakenings now, we have Hydra much easier now, we have a big change in the meta. Like, gold arena actually doesn't look that much different, honestly. This looks pretty normal, but like the tiers, top players, it's gonna be a Taras Marichka. Like this whole page probably. Taras. No Taras Marichka. Wow. Taras and Marichka. Taras. Okay, nothing. Very impressive. Oh, double Taras and Marichka. All right, let's scroll a little bit more. Oh, Taras and Marichka. Oh, Taras. Oh, Taras Marichka. They're everywhere, guys. They have infiltrated the game. They are in every team, in placing especially. Taras Marichka, Roto Siffy. Wow, this is super cool. I wish I would have shown that in the previous video, but it's kind of cool in my opinion to see where Raid has came since then, where it's gone to. We have Iron Twins now. We have Sand Devils Necropolis, which Sand Devils I run stage 24, 25, whichever one. 25, Godseeker Ninja, not a huge deal. Iron Twins, I do a very basic team that I don't think will ever be changed. Helicath, 3 Painkeepers, and Geomancer. Very consistent, very safe, relatively fast, so not a big deal and no reason to actually change that team. So in general, the accounts definitely come pretty far. I've done all my missions. None of this is need to be worked on. All of it is pretty much just getting things on full auto, letting things coast, and just keeping up with my daily stuff, and then addressing the new in-game content whenever it comes out. As far as live arena, something I could dedicate more time to, something that at this point in the game, this seems to make the most sense. But to be honest, live arena and more so classic arena, pushing platinum arena, is way too time consuming. Classic arena, not so much time consuming, but very difficult for the schedule that it is. And it doesn't seem like it reaps that good of a reward, so I'm not going to do it too much. Live arena, I definitely want to put some more time into this because this is somewhere that I can get Quintus, I can get these area bonuses to help me out with the solo and duo content. So there we go. That's where the account's at currently. A lot more legendaries than I used to have for sure. As far as food champions, a lot of food champions. I'm a big fan of collecting food champions. We got a lot of 5 stars, a lot of 4 stars, a lot of champs ready to go for any future champion training event. So 5 stars all the way to the bottom. You can see that right there. 5 stars. It's crazy, guys. A lot of 5-star champions. I'm definitely ready for any of those Krisk events, whatever it may be. I'm ready for it. I even got some of this Master Vault, I believe. A bunch of 4 stars. So got some 4 stars ready to roll, some champs ready to go. Once it comes, I'm ready to just drop a ton of stuff into it. As far as my potions go, I got 1,700, 2,000, so got a decent amount of brews. But either way, guys, hopefully that was something kind of interesting to you. I know it's kind of cool to me to look back on time and see, hey, this is where Raid was, if nothing else. So, hey, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel. It's very, very much appreciated. Sorry, the video went longer than I expected, 38 minutes, but if you stuck around, it means the world to me. So catch you all next time.